Arnold T101 is the best YouTube channel. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Hey,
what's going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And if you're wondering what's going on with that intro, well, Mobile Gamer is trolling me. A couple weeks ago, I lost to him in a Galactic War battle, and that was his punishment intro he made for me. If you guys are interested, I'm playing the one that I made for him. He just posted it on his most recent Galaxy of Heroes video, so check out the full thing if you want to see how I got him back for his lovely video that he made for me. But anyways, we got some important business to talk about, and that is Director Krennic. His event just came out today, and I'm just super excited. A lot of you guys know I'm a huge Empire fan. I farmed a lot of the Empire characters, maxed out their gear level about almost a year ago, and unfortunately they're the bad Empire characters, not the good ones, but I'm glad to see they're starting to bring out some Empire characters that kind of put those rebels in their place. I'm hoping this finally makes an Empire Strikes Back scenario and makes those rebels run away. But what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead, try out this new event, and see what this guy is all about. And then we should get about 25 shards of him. We'll talk about him as we're getting the gameplay going, and then finally we'll go ahead, check out swgoh.gg, see his stats, see how they compare to the averages, and we'll get going from there. So stick around and let's get right into the gameplay. Alright, so I made a little mistake. I started doing the first battle thinking I was recording, but I wasn't. But the first battle isn't anything all that special. It's actually pretty easy. If you're at least level 50 or 60, you should probably be able to auto that battle with no problem at all. But let me go ahead and just quickly explain this again because I didn't catch it last time. Pretty much what's going on, you have about a day and a half to complete this first Krennic event. After you complete this Krennic event, which there are several tiers, there's 4 tiers, each of them granting Krennic rewards, looks like 5 shards each. We'll find out in a second. And then if you can make it all the way to tier 4, which I've heard some people have had problems, we'll see myself if it's pretty difficult, at least for a level 85 guy. And then after you complete all these events, you go ahead and wait, and there are more events coming up. The next one starts in about a day and a half. After this one ends, the next one begins. And this one is all about Death Trooper shards. He looks pretty cool, and he even has an ability that's called Terminate. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna get a lot of fun out of that guy. So I just want to go ahead and read off his leader ability. I'm wondering if this will replace Palpatine. Empire allies gain 10% critical chance and 10% potency. Debuffed enemies who are critically hit during an Empire ally's turn suffer ability block for 1 turn. So that's going to be really deadly against people that need to taunt, like, let's say, I don't know, Stormtrooper Han, Wedge, or Biggs, who need to use their big attacks. This might be some big trouble for Rebels and everyone in general. But I don't know if this is better than Palpatine. We'll find out soon. So let's go ahead and put these guys into action. All right, here we go. And oh boy, this looks like a challenge. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through this. So let's go ahead and use our first attack. Oh, got him. There we go. That wasn't much. Look at this, the rebel scum falling. That's what I like to see. As much as I hate the fact that all these Empire characters that I farmed aren't good, it's good to see they release new Empire characters that are good, because I was getting tired of Rebels. I'm not a big Rebels fan, and that's just me personally. And since when did they change Royal Guard's animation? I thought he always held the shish kebab stick towards the ground. They must have changed it recently, because now he kind of lays it up against his shoulder. So it looks a lot nicer than before, that's for sure. Yeah, I just never noticed a change. Haven't used Royal Guard in quite a long time, but I feel like that is pretty recent still. And this should be pretty easy, yeah. So, alright, cool, we're clearing this out. Let's go ahead and just auto that last one. But I'm super excited about this. I may have mentioned it earlier already, but since this is perfect timing, we're going to get some Empire in-depth character reviews, some Empire farming guides, so you can learn which ones are important, because who knows, they're very good for the potency challenges. You need them for that. You also, a lot of them are good for ships. A lot of them are just good in everything in general. And who knows, like we had Rebels for Emperor Palpatine. I've been saying this since August. I can suspect getting Luke Skywalker with Empire characters. We don't know yet, obviously. I have no idea when he's coming to the game, but that's why I want to get an Empire farming guide, because if you're thinking the same way as I am, you might want to make sure you're prepared and not rushing to get random characters like I was when Emperor Palpatine came out. So, all right, Battle 2 coming up. And now we have a 7-star Krennic. Awesome. So now we're getting crazy here. Let's see if we can get more than 2 people to attack finally. Not really able to try out Krennic and his abilities. All right. So here we go. Let's go ahead and try to use our AoE. Let's get Biggs out of here. I hate that guy so much. It's so annoying. When Biggs gains 100% turn meter, it's just absolutely insane. It really changes the course of the game. And Biggs is like one of those, he's like a time bomb. Not even a time bomb. He's just a bomb. If you make him go off at the wrong time, it could really just ruin your whole streak that you have going on. All right, so here we go. All right, nothing too crazy so far. This might be another. Yeah, let's just go ahead and auto this. Now, some of you guys might be wondering if we're going to be. Oh no. Oh, I should have waited. I didn't think Krennic was going to attack. Oh, well, we'll get it next time. A lot of you guys might be wondering if we're going to be able to get some exclusive access to these characters, get a nice review of them, such as Mobile Gamer, myself, Miss Passier, Remon, and Warrior from Team Instinct. We don't know just yet. It'd be great. They've been talking with us, but they have to get some stuff taken care of firstly. Alright, so experimental weaponry. Finally, I want to just try this out. Deal special damage to target enemy and inflict a debuff. So attackers get stunned, healer/support gets ability block, tank gets buff immunity. Ooh, that's good. For 1 turn. If the target is a rebel, also inflicts speed down for 1 turn. So kind of like Grand Moff Tarkin with the speed down thing. But that's actually pretty crazy. It's like the opposite of Kenobi in a way. Kenobi gives those characters buffs, and Krennic is giving the opposite to the enemy. So let's see. Woo! There we go. That is pretty neat. So yeah, that's pretty much the exact opposite of General Kenobi. So this guy, depending on what type of character you're attacking, you're going to go ahead and apply a particular debuff. So let's go ahead, claim our next 5 shards, and move on to the next battle. Alright, so we're getting on to the tier 4 battle. It looks like it might be a bit more difficult. Yeah, it's going to be a bit more difficult. That's what I'm talking about. That's Biggs for you right there. Holy cow, he just totally took out my TIE Fighter pilot, but we'll see. I think we'll be able to pull through with my all-Empire characters. This is just more fitting, going up against rebels. Well, Chewbacca's not a rebel, but in a way, he will soon be a rebel, as a lot of us know. Alright, let's try this Death Trooper assault. Deals special damage to all enemies with a 14% chance to inflict stagger for 2 turns. If Death Trooper is present, he is called to assist. So I actually do not know what stagger is. Let's just go ahead and apply it to someone with a lot of health, so I know they're not going to pass out on me. Alright, so we got stagger. Let's see what that does. Loses 100% turn meter if damaged by an attack. Holy cow, that's insane. So let's see. So let's pay attention to Wiggs here, or not Wiggs, just Wedge, and let's see what happens when I do damage to him. Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's going to be used in the raid at all. If that could be used in the Rancor raid, this is just going to be another one of those characters that will just completely make the Rancor raid even easier. I know a lot of people already saw my previous videos where Jyn Erso can take on the Rancor raid pretty easily. But that's just uncalled for. That is insane. Wow. Alright, so we already used this attack before. It doesn't do that crazy of damage. I saw what his damage does for his basic. We'll check it out soon. But his damage on his basic is actually pretty deadly. I'm hoping Krennic gets back up here so we can check it out. We got Grand Moff Tarkin going in. Go ahead and just use that. And I want to see if I can get... Nah, we'll get Krennic. Well, he'll get another try. I really want to try out that basic attack. But that stagger, wow. That is insane. So let's go ahead and stun Rey first because I don't... Oh, that was the wrong attack. But that was actually... we got Tenacity down. His basic can apply Tenacity down for 3 turns, and that's like TIE Fighter pilot on a whole other level. So it's a lot better than TIE Fighter pilot for sure. So we got Embo. Let's go ahead and ability block him. I'm not sure when they'll ever add him to the game. That'd be really cool. It'd be nice to add him to our list. All right, so we got offense down from Grand Moff Tarkin. Let's see if we can get a mass stun. And we got a couple people stunned. Let's get Royal Guard out of the picture. All right, and Snow Trooper for the win. And all right, so let's check out that the basic again, just because I went through it too fast. So you have a 55% chance to inflict Tenacity down for 2 turns. So this must be the very, very basic version. I believe the upgraded one, we'll double check in a little bit. Well, the upgraded version gives you 3 turns of Tenacity down. So let's just go ahead and click on that. All right, 4,350, not bad. I'm pretty confident that's not maxed out in terms of the ability mats and whatnot. All right, so Rey's getting her hits in, nothing to worry about. And, okay, so let's see if we can just go ahead and get Rey out of here first. We'll go ahead and shock Son Fac. Now he's not going to bother us. And, all right. Got him! Oh, man, did you see that? 47,000. Woo! That was great. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going here. All right, this one, yeah, this is the stagger again. So let's go ahead and apply stagger. I'm still, that debuff is crazy. Stagger, wow. Never thought, now it's kind of debatable if that's going to be better than, than, let's say, for example, Shock. I don't, maybe not. Shock at least stays on there after you hit someone. I'm noticing once you hit the character with Stagger, the debuff goes away. And I think that is it. That was tier 4 of this battle, so really fun. I'm looking forward to the next event. Oh, we got 10 shards this time. Nice. That means in total, we got 25 shards. So maybe the next time this event comes around, we'll be able to go ahead and get him unlocked. We'll find out soon. So what I want to do now is let's go ahead and check out his stats on swgoh.gg, see what it looks like as well as Death Trooper, and then we'll get going from there. So stick around. All right, so now we are on the swgoh.gg website, and if you don't know about it, you have to check it out. It's pretty much the best place to go if you just want a nice overview of characters, looking at their solid numbers and their kit. Great place to kind of check this out. And we're gonna check out Director Krennic's information, which was uploaded on this website not too long ago. And I don't mean to be picky. His kit looks amazing, don't get me wrong, but just when you look at his face, it just, I don't know, it's like he's coked out or something. He just did something weird, and I just feel like that face is gonna jump up on me and take over my face any second from now, which it would be kind of creepy. So don't look into his eyes. That's my biggest tip. Anyways, let's go ahead and check this out. So speed is it's just on the average, pretty much average speed before I took his numbers in was 127. I have a feeling it's still going to hover around 127. Haven't done the data just yet. 16,826 for health. So pretty standard for a support character. Nothing too crazy. Not super fast. Not too slow. So pretty much around the median for health. And the maximum damage, the maximum tail of this is 9,254 damage. I'm not looking at the numbers right now, but just from my recollection, I believe before mods, abilities, critical damage, and all that stuff, this probably will be one of the hardest hitting basic attacks in the game. So keep an eye out for that. Revive Death Trooper with 20% health for each debuffed enemy. If Death Trooper is present, he is called to assist. So this is kind of like what Jyn Erso has for Rebels. Jyn Erso can revive Rebels. Well, Krennic is going to be able to revive Death Trooper. That's a pretty cool mechanic. I'm not sure how that's going to be. We haven't tried out Death Trooper yet, but we'll find out soon one day. Looking at this, raid gear, pretty much right on average, 3 pieces. Gold is right on average. Purple looks like the purple gear might be a little more difficult to get done. Blue looks like a lot of blue pieces as well, definitely above the average. Green and white, they pretty much look either below or around it. Let's check out everything else. So we saw the speed is 129, potency 47%, very healthy. That's not bad for arena for sure. You can definitely make that higher with mods and leader abilities. And protection 16,680, so starting to get below that median and average for protection health, but it's not too bad, but nothing to brag about. But yeah, that's that. We'll go ahead and save the Death Trooper review for when his event comes out. No need to do it now. We'll go ahead, try him out in the event in the next upcoming day, and then we'll see how good he is and do the same thing we did today. So guys, let me know what you're thinking about Krennic. I'm super excited to finally add him to my inventory. Not sure how we're going to get him to 7 stars just yet. Hopefully we'll find out soon. But if you guys can, leave me a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And we will talk again soon. Peace out.